Last call, Edward 143, status check. Adam 1 Central, Edward 143 is 1042, end of watch, February 11th, 2016 at 12:45 hours.
The emotional goodbye to a fallen hero. One of the most touching parts of yesterday's ceremony at Shields Arena. Fargo Police. One final radio call for fallen officer Jason Mosher. A very good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau. We're just getting started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day.
Emotions were running high at the funeral for Fargo police officer Jason Mosher. Reverend Kevin Kloster said the only thing that would come easy were tears, and there were many shed around the region. Some 3,600 people packed Shields Arena yesterday to say their last goodbyes to the man who lost his life while responding to a domestic disturbance call on February 10th.
Police Chief David Todd called Mosher a cop's cop, always ready to help out. Close friend says he was a man dedicated to his family and a life of service.
You were more than just a friend. Friends are people who hang out when it's convenient for them. You were family. Someone that would be there through the good and the bad. Someone that I knew I could count on no matter what the reason, even if you would give me a hard time about it later.
After the service, people paid their respects on city streets as more than 600 emergency vehicles escorted Mosher's family on a 21-mile procession through the Fargo-Moorhead area.
I think it's important to teach young ones how to respect and support our first responders.
I mostly wanted to bring my kids, well, and myself, to just show support and for the officer and his family, and show my kids how important it is to honor and pay respect to someone who protects our city and our community.
It certainly was an amazing service and an amazing tribute to a local hero. If you missed the funeral or would like to see parts of it again, we do have it posted at our website on valleynewslive.com. We also have a photo gallery posted there of some of the most touching images that we have seen over the last few weeks in tributes to Officer Jason Mosher.
It's now 6:51. Time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we check in with meteorologist Lisa Green. We could run into a few trouble spots out on the roads this morning.
Yeah, we've had some snow, we've had even some rain overnight and this morning, and that continues in some parts of the valley. Mist and fog also reducing our visibility for that morning drive, so take it easy as you are leaving today. We're looking at a little bit less coverage than we were seeing earlier this morning. That's the good news. A lot of that activity moving off to the east, but down toward Grant County, just moving out of Wheaton, some rain and or snow falling there, and in the Monoman County area, or rather the Norman County area, just passing out of Ada, another round of precipitation that does stretch up toward Red Lake Falls, and then there's some snow along the international border too. We're looking at temperatures that are ranging anywhere from 28 in Langdon, 29 in Bemidji, into the mid-30s. We're at 34 degrees in Fargo and in Crookston. So there are some places where temperatures are below freezing, and that's a concern where we've seen some precipitation. Those areas that tend to freeze up, those bridge decks may get a little bit slick once again this morning. So easy does it on that morning commute. Now in our wind, we've got wind out of the south in the northwestern part of Minnesota, but it starts to switch more northwesterly here behind the system, and it picks up just a bit. So it's not feeling so great in Oaks. We've got a wind speed of 22 miles per hour, a gust of 29 there. Up in the northern valley where we have less wind and some fog, visibility is less than a mile in Roseau and over in the Langdon area as well. So you got to watch out for that fog, and across the valley, the mist too. You can see some wet pavement here on our tower cam here in South Fargo, and on our hourly planner. Notice temperatures don't change much. We may dip a couple of degrees and get close to freezing or below it for an hour or two here in Fargo, and then temperatures kind of move back into those mid-30s today. Mostly cloudy skies. Can't rule out a snowflake or two into the afternoon hours with wind out of the northwest into the teens for today. So mild relatively speaking, but we'll still be on the gray side today. Tomorrow starting off okay, and then we have a chance for some snow later on with a high of 37 degrees. The milder weather sticks around through the rest of the work week. In fact, on Friday we could see 40 degrees for your high temperature, but this weekend some much cooler air pushes in. Highs in the teens on Saturday. Let's check in now with Al for an update on traffic.
Police, we're back out here on Interstate 94, eastbound, headed back into Moorhead. Quick reminder for you, we have that stalled semi eastbound I-94 right near the Red River Bridge. It hasn't moved for about, it must be close to 2 hours, and no lights, or no flashers on, rather, right? The lights are on, but it's right near the edge of the road, so make sure you're looking out for that. A lot of traffic out here this morning. It is really a busy morning, particularly westbound I-94. Eastbound I-94 pretty active as well. And, of course, things are pretty goofy on I-29 as well, particularly northbound. Overall, though, things are looking pretty good. The road surface is wet. Traffic's skipping right along. 60 to 65 miles an hour, pretty common out here. Drive carefully this morning, Al. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
6:54 now. The University of North Dakota has taken the next step with its new Fighting Hawks nickname. The school has hired SME Inc. to design the new logo.
Work won't start right away, though. SME will visit UND to gather input before starting the design, which they hope will be finished by the end of May. A Minnesota dentist's license has been temporarily suspended after a teenage girl died from complications during a wisdom teeth extraction. The mother of 17-year-old Sydney Gallagher of Eden Prairie says her daughter died last summer after going into cardiac arrest.
The State Board of Dentistry says there is credible information that Dr. Paul Tompak of Edina failed to provide appropriate dental care, failed to properly handle the medical emergency, and allowed his employees to be more hands-on than they were legally allowed. The board's executive director says Tompak allowed an unlicensed assistant to assist him with Gallagher's anesthesia.
A Minnesota man named as a person of interest in the disappearance of Jacob Wetterling has pleaded not guilty to child pornography charges. Authorities say during a search warrant served on Daniel Heinrich's home last summer, they found 19 binders filled with pornographic images of young boys, though Jacob's image was not among those in the collection. Officials say Heinrich has not been charged in connection with Wetterling's abduction. Wetterling was kidnapped in October of 1989 from near his home in St. Joseph, Minnesota.
It has been the talk of our Facebook page this morning. Minnesota public safety officials revoking a state license plate, saying that the, quote, offensive plates should never have been issued in the first place. Photos of the plates, which read F Muslims, began circulating on social media over the weekend, and it soon gained the attention of Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton, who contacted the Department of Public Safety to have the plates removed. The plates were issued in June of 2015. State officials say they are in the process of revoking and taking possession of the plates as soon as possible. It looks like a key part of the Sanford Event Center and connecting hotel in Bemidji is going to happen after all.
There has been no place for visitors to sit down and have a drink or a meal except for concessions. Construction of a Cowboy Jack's restaurant and bar in the connecting tunnel between the two buildings has been on hold for a year, and now a new restaurant will fill the void. J.J. Astor Restaurant and Lounge of Duluth has applied for a liquor license and plans to open its new restaurant next month.
North Dakota Game and Fish officials are reminding ice anglers that they may want to remove their permanent fish houses a little bit earlier in areas of the state where the ice has been melting fast. The usual deadline to get off the permanent houses is March 15th, but with forecasts predicting temperatures above normal and a possible thin ice pack, that could result in unstable conditions which could make removing fish houses difficult or dangerous. So officials again telling people that they may want to think about doing it sooner rather than later.
It's been a tradition for students on the NDSU campus for decades.
The annual talent show brings together the best of the best for the Bison. The Valley Today's Christy Larson is live on campus this morning with much more on the show and how it's raising money for local charities. Hi, Christy.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, that show tonight is going to be a lot of fun, not only to see all those performers, but also to see the skits in between. And I'm here with the MCs for the night. We have both John and Robert here with us. So why don't you explain what your job's going to be tonight?
Yeah, so we're really here to provide a little entertainment between the acts. We've written a family-friendly Star Wars-themed skit that will showcase a lot of amateur acting enthusiasm. And I think we might even get a few laughs here and there throughout the show.
And Robert, why would you tell people to come out tonight? Because there's going to be a lot of different acts, from singing to yo-yos. I mean, there's just kind of, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, totally. It's just going to be a well-rounded, just a lot of fun. Everyone that's going to come here is going to have fun tonight. And everything you're going to donate, your $5 ticket, is all going to go to charity. So we're going to have fun. We're going to raise a lot of money for the New Life Center. And it's going to be great, participating in one of NDSU's oldest traditions dating back to 1929.
And again, like you guys said, helping out the New Life Center. I mean, bottom line, you get to help a good organization here in the community, but also have a little fun seeing the different talents and getting to see the skits in between. We got a whole crew backing me up because they want to see me fall down because, guys, I don't know if you noticed, I'm a little wobbly. Here's my talent. I finally decided it's Christy on a hoverboard eating a donut, so let me go get my donut. Oh, we're making our way. This is my first time on a hoverboard. Ooh, we're going to have to grab and go.
But not her first time eating a donut.
I didn't fall. Ah.
Amazing that she would put, it was either going to be eating donuts or eating pickles in the end, I would imagine, for her,
Look at
for
her
her
go.
talent.
That is a talent.
Eating and rolling at the same time.
Queen of multitasking. And she's really reporting.
I can't stop,
so it's
so
three
we're just gonna
things
keep going.
all at once. Thank you, Christy. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, 18% of women do this before stepping on a scale.
The answer? Say a little prayer.
I believe that. I think the percentage is low on that.
Say a little prayer on some roads out there today.
Yeah.
Might have some slick spots.
There might be. You know, most places temperatures are above freezing, but there are some spots where it might be a little dicey. We still have some mist and fog out there, and even a little snow, maybe some rain. So not ideal this morning.
Be aware of the conditions. Thanks for waking up with us. More local news and weather in 25 minutes.
Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.